Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with another episode of the Success Chronicles. Truly excited to have Mr. Marcus Wiley on with us. Oh, man, a great guy doing lots of great things, and I'm truly grateful to have him on. So first, thanks so much for taking the time to interview with the Success Chronicles.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me. What's up with it?
Let's go. Well, let's dive into it, man. I know off air we talked a little bit about the journey, all of the great things you're blessed to be a part of. But if you don't mind, share with the audience, a little bit about who you are, and so they have, an idea of who you are and what it is you do.
Yes, sir. I am Marcus D. Wiley. I'm a comedian, full-time comic. Been doing it for 20 years. And, that's birthed a lot of other things. Professor at Texas Southern University. Just finished 15-year run with Yolanda Adams Morning Show, nationally syndicated radio show. And, man, I just try to be a good husband and a good dad. Real
There
simple.
it is right there. Hey,
Yeah.
Less is more.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And as we mature, we really understand that.
You ain't lying.
Well, what are three things you've accomplished in your life that you're proud of?
Three things I've accomplished in my life that I'm proud of. Good credit. Good credit. That was something I really wanted to accomplish, man. See, you have to have, Chip, you have to have bad credit to understand good credit, to really appreciate good credit. See, some people ain't never had bad credit. When I was in college, my credit, I think last time when I checked my credit in college, it was probably about $395.
Oh, wow.
Because, they was giving you all these credit cards and charge cards, and they were just giving them away. I was taking them. I was just getting them, wasn't paying nobody. I ain't had no job. But, I had probably about 16 charge and credit cards. And so when I graduated from college, then my credit score was probably about 400 and some. So that was a major goal for me. Like, man, I want 800 plus credit. And so was able to attain that. That's one thing. Another thing I've accomplished that I'm proud of is, finding a career. I think, a lot of times people go through life not really enjoying what they do. And unfortunately, that's a travesty, and I've just been one of the ones that's been blessed enough to, find what I really like doing. My occupation is like a vacation. It's not something I got to do. It's something I get to do. And so that's a major accomplishment, not having to cuss because I got to go to work, not having a bad attitude because I got to go to work. So I think that. And then the third thing I'm going to go with that I've accomplished is, family. Family really wasn't even important to me when I was younger. But as I've gotten older, just making sure everybody's straight, make sure I can be there for the people who's been there for me all my life. So I deem that to be, very important. So I look at that as success as well.
Man, so good. There's a lot of things that come up for me as I hear you talk about your journey, knowing your past, but like everything that you've talked about, 15 years, 20 years, job turkeys, however, the years.
Yeah. 16, yes, sir.
Yeah. And so like everything that you talk about has years plural, right? Not just year, but years plural. Family years plural.
Years,
and so what that means to me, the word that comes up is consistency. A
sure.
lot of people You don't just show up and do things. You have to put the work in every day to have years, plural, and have consistency.
No doubt.
So just, man, I applaud you for that, because it's a blessing to lots of people, brother.
Yes, sir.
So just hearing you talk about your journey, hearing you talk about the things that you're proud of, and I will consider that to be hugely successful. So let's hit on success. What is your definition of success?
Success, such a broad statement, and and it's relative, because what I consider successful, others may not. Success for me was when I was able, and all this gonna sound probably ain't gonna really be live, but what I thought was successful was having season tickets to the Houston Rockets.
Come on.
Like that was success to me. Like, yeah, I got tickets, and having 3 seats, and can go call my boys I grew up with, man, y'all come catch the game with me, I thought that was success. Eating off of every flip of the menu. Success. You see what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm a simple cat. Like, I used to just go eat. I didn't have to look at the whole menu. I didn't even know nothing about a 5-course meal, 4-course, 3-course, 2-course. No. I'm eating one thing over these wings on this appetizer menu. And so the moment I was able now, when the waiter could come to the table and say, do y'all want appetizers? Yes. Then they come get the meal. Would y'all like dessert? Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Like stuff like that is success to me. I mean, to me. And so, and then also, of course, been with my wife now 25 years. And I don't take that for granted. So many people, didn't make it. And so that's success to me, being able to stick with the person I started with. And so, those things, success for me, Chip.
Man, that's good. I'm a food guy, so I relate to I relate to the menu thing.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Well, just hear you talk about that. What do you think it takes to have that type of success?
I think it takes some stick-to-itiveness, some good decision making. And when I say stick-to-itiveness, if I start something, typically I'm gonna finish it. I was taught about quitting, because quitting is something that's learned. And when you learn to quit stuff before you finish, quit stuff in the middle of something, then, you have no problem quitting on anything, anybody throughout life. And so even as a young kid, I play on a team, and the team's sorry. And I tell my dad, man, I'm quitting. My dad was like, oh, no, you ain't quitting. No, you're going to finish the season. And if you don't want to play no more after that, that's on you. But you're not quitting with 6-7 games left. So that's the stick-to-itiveness part, that I was referring to. And then just, I mean, just, I want to see what the end going to be. Yeah. I mean, I want to see how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I want to be at the end, because it's been a lot of projects and things that I've done. And when it's over, I always look back and be like, man, when I started this, being on this side of it was just, I hope I make it. And then when, once you make it or whatever, make it to the goal of what you was trying to do, then, that just kind of give you some type of, jolt, shot in the arm, like, man, I could do anything.
Yeah. And the reps will make you better. The more you
for sure
do those things, you prove it to yourself that you can.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
I love it. But what I want to do now, Doc, is just throw some. I want to throw some word, like 3 words or phrases at you, and if you don't mind, just talk about what comes up, for you when you hear these words or phrases. You good with that?
I'm good.
All right. So the first one is living and learning.
Yeah. Living and learning. Yeah, that's a daily thing. Every morning, every day I get to open my eyes to live, I'm gonna learn something in that day. You know, something's gonna be learned. And I think that goes hand in hand. That's why I'm unafraid to make mistakes, you know, because a lot of times that's where you get most of your learning from, whether it was something you did or whether it was a thought you had and you didn't act on it and you should have, or something that you did act on that you shouldn't have, you know. So, yeah, living and learning is synonymous. It go hand in hand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's go with this one. The next word is perseverance.
Perseverance. Yeah. The race is not given to the swift, nor to the strong, but to the ones that can endure, that's going to persevere. And so, of course, that's Bible, but if I just put it naturally, man, there's so many opportunities I've had to make money illegally. So many times I've had endless opportunities to make illegal money. And, sometimes I thought, man, I need to go on do this here because, my family in a jam or I'm in a jam or, just whatever. But, I kept the faith, kept believing, persevered.
Yeah.
And then, and it ended up working out. Not doing anything illegal.
Hey, here's a funny for you. You went Bible on me. So I thought we was in church and I had to look at the pocket square, right? Like yeah.
Yes, sir.
I had to look at it, Doc, like, ooh, boy.
Yeah. I'm a preacher's kid, so I got a couple of scriptures in me.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Well, the last one I'm gonna give you, Doc, is legacy.
Legacy. Man, when I think of legacy, that means what I'm leaving when I'm gone. That's what I don't know the real definition, but just by your question, what you asked, when I think of word legacy, what am I leaving when I'm gone? And that's all the time I spend now with my children. Making sure that my son, he's 15 now, making sure he got his head on straight. I have a daughter that's 4. Spending that time with them is crucial. Because when I'm gone, I want them to be able to talk about me the way I talk about my dad that passed. That's the type of legacy, that I want to leave. I don't, of course, if I can build buildings and monuments and all that, that's cool. Buildings get named after me at TSU. In case anybody watch TSU, I won't put my name on the building. That's cool. But the real legacy to me is what I'm leaving with my children. And then, of course, all the people that I've touched with my comedy, and how they come up to me and say, man, I needed to hear that tonight. You talking about you and your wife, and man, me and my wife, we going through it. And I never looked at it from how you had joked about it tonight. That's type of legacy that, I hope to leave.
Man, so good. Man, you hit me with the one with how you talked about your dad and like my mom was my superhero. And it's great when you can grow up, around a family where the best man that is your father ever.
No doubt.
Or
no
the
doubt.
best lady you've ever known in your life is your mother. Like,
it's
man,
my mom, yeah.
Man, it's a blessing to be in situations like that. And so I felt that when you said that. I know where you're coming from on that, brother. Well, sure. As we close, I'd love for you to have the opportunity to just kind of talk about some of the things that you have coming up just so you know, people can go and where they can go and follow you, so people can go check you out and show you some love. And I'm gonna just say, you won't be disappointed by going and finding him and checking him out. I know from experience.
But yeah, right now I've been on a 50-city tour. It started in September and it ends December 31st. But in Houston on December the 9th at 7:30 p.m., I will be at New Faith Church doing I think it's my 16th live recording. My 16th live recording. It's called Grown, Gray, Forgiven. That's the tour I've been on, Grown, Gray, Forgiven. It's all jokes birthed from the pandemic. And so I'll be recording it that night. You can go to New Faith Church and get those tickets and whatnot. And how you follow me, MarcusDWiley.com, at Marcus D. Wiley on Instagram, Marcus D. Wiley on Twitter. I am Marcus D. Wiley on Facebook. And so, so that's what I've been working on, man, this last 4 months, trying to recoup some of this money the devil stole during the pandemic. So I put myself on a tour, and it's been real good. It's been real good.
Good stuff. Well, again, I just want to say thanks so much, and I wish you continued success on your journey.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you for having me, bro. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right. And thank you guys for checking out this episode. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Go get it.